Okay, so David's Games and Parts here. Was not planning to make a video on this, but I actually got a box of consoles yesterday. 2 boxes, actually, which I'll show you guys after. But basically, this GameCube has an issue where, ironically, the lid is closed right now. So I'm not going to open it because it's going to be a pain to reclose it after. But the issue is that the lid won't stay closed most of the time. It's hard to keep it closed after you've opened it. So right now I've taken off the 4 screws here. Kind of hard to see because it's just kind of a black hole. But I've taken out those 4 screws, and I'm going to be taking off this lid here. Just pulling that out. And this is where we're going to be working. But yeah, you can see this GameCube's a bit dirty and stuff. A bit more than a bit dirty. So we're going to get an air compressor on this and blow it out and, clean it up. But yeah, I've always wanted a GameCube, like for years now, since I was a kid, and I never got around to it. The funny thing is, I ended up buying an N64 instead of a GameCube. I don't know, man. I have no idea why I did that. Probably because I already owned the GameCube compatible Wii, but like, come on, I still wanted a GameCube. So now that is going to happen. And so I know I said I would keep the lid closed. And yeah, don't worry. This was not meant to be a video. It's just me making a quick video. It's not meant to be a full procedure. Because I'm actually just doing this one for fun. I'm not doing this to sell because it's going to be mine to keep. So sorry for the videography here, but it's just me having fun. So basically we see that this open button here is stuck. And so it's potentially an issue with the spring mechanism here, or it's dirt. There is a fair bit of dirt here, so let's find that out. Well, I'll find that out and I'll video the results. All right, so first try, I took this spring out by removing the 2 screws. See the little spring there, the metal pieces? And I just ended up holding it with my hands, just pushing it away in opposite directions. Just to kind of, it's hard to describe, but I just kind of pulled the spring back to regain that tension. And in doing that, I then finished that, put it back on, and now, guess what? Good as new. Can do this. And it works just fine. So that's the lid fixed, and so I think that means the console will be functioning perfectly now. Yeah. Oh. Show you guys the games that I got that I was talking about. So I'm gonna be posting this on the Instagram page that I just made, but which I'm gonna add to the description so you guys can go and follow me there. But yeah, so at Retrosaurus Hamilton we purchased these 2 bins here, so there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. There's actually more than I was in here. There was a PS3 that we took out, and actually PS3, PS2, 2 NESs, Sega Genesis, and Sega Master System in here also, which I'll show you guys as I do them. But it's because we're sorting it out so that it's, because I'm not going to leave them in here. But yeah, there's some very valuable stuff in here as far as like what I need. There was an Xbox One controller which has like chewed up analog sticks, so I'll just replace the analog sticks and probably make a video about that. But replacing those analog sticks, and then after that I can use it to play Modern Warfare 2, which I've been wanting to do, because I have Modern Warfare 2 on console and on PC. And with the PC version, there's a mod to play with bots. But I don't know if we can save this cable. There's a mod to play with bots, but thanks to that mod's not on console. You know, it's console, so if I want to play with bots on the TV, that's my solution for doing it. So that's kind of something that I want to fix. Working, but here I think is Xbox, the other half of that power supply that you can see here, the brick. But I just want to know what's on the other. I guess I'll find out when I clear the controllers. Sega Genesis controller for the Genesis that I mentioned earlier. Oh, an Xbox DVD remote. You can't use the controller on the Xbox. You need to have the remote in order to play your DVDs. But yeah. And then in this bin, the Halo 3 Xbox 360. So if I don't get greedy and decide to keep it for myself, because I am a sucker for Halo 3 Xbox 360s, that I don't have one. I have a 360S, but oh man, come on, man. This is the Halo 3 Xbox 360. I kind of need to own that, so that might end up being mine. There's PS4 controller with drift, which ironically, I actually went to a friend's house yesterday, and that happens to be the exact PS4 controller that he has, that I was playing Resident Evil 4 with. I don't own Resident Evil 4 Remake myself. He has it. I have Resident Evil 2 Remake, but I played the original, so I wanted to try the remake, and yeah, I had some fun with that, so that's a game we'll get one time. But yeah, PS3 controllers, abundant, PS1, we got PS1 up there, or PS3, Xbox 360, so there's so much stuff in here. There's more stuff before I took it out, PS3 controllers and NES and stuff, so that's all things. That's probably what most of the next few videos are going to be. Just going through these, taking out a project, and just working on that project for the video, and then it'll be put up on the shop. Speaking of things that will be put up on the shop, is this Guitar Hero thing. The box is a bit damaged, but the controller itself should be working, so that'll be put up on the store, and yeah, that's about it for this video. Gonna finish working on that GameCube, then after that, we're also ordering PS3 controller cables, so you can have that bundled in with your PS3, or you can buy it separately once it arrives. And yeah, so we'll have complete PS3 bundles, a lot of stuff, so stay tuned. Alright, so the GameCube has been cleaned. I blew out with compressed air and cleaned it with wipes and Q-tips, and yeah, so it's been fixed. So the only thing next is just to get a power supply, controller and stuff, and now I can actually run it soon. And a game. I actually don't have any GameCube games. Also, I just realized to get an NES game in here. Thanks, Retrosaurus. I don't think that was, I think it's not working, but I mean, that's the whole point, but I didn't even realize that there was a game in here, so I get a nice game that I can play on my NES.